Welcome to AdminOnline. My name is Raymond, and today we're going to be taking a look at your company details in your settings section. Alright, on the below right, just click on company details. This section holds four individual subsections: the company details, your company financial details, company member details, and then below where you can customize your registration form. So we're going to take a look here at the top on company details. Your company name you insert over here. This will get used on welcome email messages and messages that you send out to clients. The system will use that name of the company. Then when it sends out emails, the system will use the email address that you put inside here, and then as well as SMSs that you send out. Then on your statements that go out to clients, statements and invoices, your street address and postal address appears. If it's one in the same, you can just click the little button there on the top and it will duplicate the information. Then we move over onto the company financial details. The first one there is advanced statement send. If you check this button, it will provide you with a date that you can edit. Now if you, for example, say the 25th of the month, then every month on the 25th the system will automatically send out all your statements to your active parents. Now, we don't advise that you use this because you do have a function in your bulk statement run where you can manually choose the day on the day when you want to send out those statements. Right, the next one, your no due date. If it's checked, then it will just say payment due. If you uncheck it, it will insert a date in for you. So on your statements that your parents receive, they'll receive payment due on the 1st of January, whatever the date is. You can edit this and it will automatically tick over each month to the new month on your due date. If you have a company VAT number, a company registration number, you can insert that in there. If you also have VAT registered client, you can select VAT registered and it will calculate the 14% for you. If not, you can just uncheck it. And enable pro finances, you can also check that. That is to make the system a little bit more strict, that you can't delete transactions, and it's not as flexible, but most accountants prefer it that way, so you can just check it if you like your system to be strict. Then moving over to the company member details, your delete bank recon done days. When you import a bank statement into the bank recon and you allocate those transactions to the relevant parents accounts or your income expense accounts and you approve it, after the amount of days that you set over here, only the approved transactions will be removed from that list. It does not remove transactions in the account that you have not approved yet. It's merely just to take it off the bank recon list because you've already completed it. Then the number of statement months. Here you set the amount of months back of transactions from the date you're sending the statement. So for example, if you've done 6 months, the last 6 months of transactions will be presented on the statement to the parent. And this is flexible. You can change this at any time and then send the parent statements and it will change those amount of transactions on months. Right, the next one, your member registration fee. If you are charging per child that comes into your business a registration fee, this is where you set it and it will be activated to the online registration form or if you add a new member to an existing account. If you don't want to charge per child that comes in your business and you charge your registration fee per account, family account, then just check the next box here and that amount will then move over from charging a child to charging the full family account, only once of 150. Alright, the next one, allow the selection of multiple services during registration. On your online registration form, you, depending on what type of business you run, you might have a bunch of services, but you only allow a child to take one service. Some other businesses allow multiple services. If you check the box, the system will allow the parent to select more than one service for that child. Then you have your member payment instructions. These are your banking details which present themselves on the statements and invoices. You can just fill them in over here. And then below that we have member terms and conditions. When a parent uses your online registration form to sign up, they're prompted to read your terms and conditions. You can just populate that inside here. You can even ask us to assist you with that because we do a little bit of coding to make it even nicer to read for the client, so there's no excuses there. Then a little bit lower below that, registration email message. Alright, when a parent uses an online registration form to sign up with you, the system will automatically welcome them by sending them a welcome email message. And it goes like, Dear Mr. and Mrs. and puts in the parent's name and surname. It says welcome to, then it inserts your company name. It says you are now successfully registered on our admin online system. Your new account number is, and then the account number that the system generated for the parent is on there. The rest is just general information helping the parent understand how to access their parent portal if they'd like to take a look at some of the information or maybe amend any information that they've entered before, any changes they can do over there. Alright, then below that you have got your statement email text. So when you send a statement to a parent, there's a little message that goes with that statement on email, and it puts in their account number with their account number in there. It addresses the parent, and then just a little quick line over there saying please find attached your latest statement and so forth. You can amend some of this information if it's not correct as the way you run your business. The next one, your send statement SMS text. If the parent has chosen to receive their statements via SMS, this is what the text will have in here. The percentage %S is coding for the system to go and find that parent's name, their account number and balance and put it in there automatically. And that's why you're able to do bulk messaging on your statements with AdminOnline. Then your send invoice email text, same as the statement, it's just the invoice, does the same except send just an individual statement to the parent and then duplicates it as well if a parent has chosen to have his communication by SMS. Then as well what we added is receipts. You can do receipts via email as well now and do it via SMS. The same applies to the above. Then we move down to your company member field rules. Alright, this is where you can customize your online registration form. Alright, there are a total of 47 questions that are available here. The first 17 are preset questions and you can't configure their field label. You can, however, configure whether you want the question hidden, optional to answer, or mandatory to answer. In those 17 questions, you identify the question, who it's aimed at. For example, it will begin with parent. Then you know that question is going to present itself on the parent's form. And if it says child, then you know it will present itself on the child's form. Account will also appear on the parent's form. Alright. Then the following questions from 18 right up until question 32. These are 15 custom questions which you can ask on the parent's form. Now the first 5 come with a question and a drop down answer. So you can ask a question and populate the answers that you want the parents to give. Otherwise, if you want a straightforward question where the parent must answer it themselves, that will be inside question 6 to 15. Now the same applies with the child. They also have 15 questions from 33 right up until question 37. So yeah, you can populate a question, for example, what is your child's favorite color, and have a drop down answer, red, blue and green. The parent can select it. That information is very important later, whatever the question may be, because it tags itself to the child, and you can later on find a list of children that like, for example, the color red. Then if it's an open question from 38 right up until 47, that is where you can put in a question and the parent can fill out the answer. And then once you have completed all this, you just click on save, and then the details will be successfully saved in your system and your registration form will be customized.